Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Come on in the room. Hope that you're doing well today, this morning. Hope that you're doing well this morning. Good morning. Double tap as you come in the room. Share the stream out. Good morning, Teeks. Good morning. Yes, good morning. So I was excused for jury duty today. So I'm here. I'm live. Good morning. Happy Monday. Now, I still have to check tonight to see if they need me tomorrow, which is weird. I thought that the excuse that you get would be for the complete trial, but I guess not. Good morning, Jenny. Good morning, Miss Gloria. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Junior. How are you? Happy Monday, Eileen. Good morning, everyone. Come on in. So no jury duty today, but they told me to check tonight to see if I'm needed for tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. Hey, Dee. Good morning. How are you? Good morning, everyone. Double tap as you come in. Share the stream out. Hi, David. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so we're good with that. We're good with that. Hey, Estrel. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Malcolm. Good morning to you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Hey, Louis, good morning. Good morning to you. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Good morning, Aldo. All right, I think that's good. Good morning, everyone. Thank y'all so much for coming in the room. Let me share it out as well. Let's do that. Let's share it out. Let's share. Let's share. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the room. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Barbie. Good morning. Good morning, Liz. How are you? Liz Star Rose. And Liz. Good morning, Liz. So we have multiple Liz in the comments this morning. Good morning to you all. Good morning, good morning. Hey, 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 hey. All right, let me share this out and then we'll jump into it. Good morning, AJ. You're from Venezuela. Welcome to the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're very happy. Awesome. Hey, Patty. Good morning. How are you? All right, let's share this out. Good morning. Shared. Good, good, good. Awesome. All right, great. I love where the numbers are at. Good morning, everyone. I love it. I love it. I love it. Nanya, good morning to you. That's so funny because I use that on my daughter all the time. Nanya. Good morning and welcome to the room. Stick around. Stick around so you can know what's going on. Okay? Stick around. Yeah, it's funny. I use that on my daughter all the time. All the time. I do. I use it on her all the time. But good morning to you and welcome to the room. All right, so good morning, everyone. Welcome. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor. Hey, Carolina, how are you? Welcome to the room. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor with a focus in productivity and mindset. Welcome to my virtual space. Hit that follow button. I am live here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Get connected. Get connected. Oh, hold on. Don't request to join the live because I won't add you, okay? So don't do that. You're just wasting your time. So that's the schedule. I'm live here Mondays through Fridays, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Now, hopefully tomorrow they don't need me for jury duty. I hope not. So I have to check tonight. If they do need me tomorrow, then I'll put a post out and let you know whether I'll be live or not. Okay? All right. Good morning, Jacqueline. So again, welcome. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor. Welcome to my virtual space. Hit that follow button. Get connected. We're going places. We're doing major things. We're transforming our lives one day at a time. So we gather here. We get our mindset together. We set our intentions for the day. And we go out and we execute. It's important that in this season that you're connected to a community of like-minded individuals that are going places, doing things, executing on their goals. Good morning. Life is precious. How are you? So here's what we do. We like to get started with our gratitude check-in. Good morning, Queen E. How are you? We like to get started with our gratitude check-in. So go ahead and drop in the comments some things that you're absolutely grateful for today. What are you grateful for today? Go ahead and drop that in the comments. What are you grateful for today? Doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be fancy. What are you grateful for today? The big three, awesome, everything. I love it. I love it. I love it. So if you're new here, the big three is life, health, and strength. So that's the big three. If those are the things that you're grateful for, go ahead and drop big three in the comments. I'm grateful to be alive. Awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it. Clarity and direction. Love that. For a better today and my kids and the big three. Awesome. Grateful God woke me up. Love it. I love it. It's going so fast. Grateful for life. Awesome. Share. Welcome to the room. I'm grateful for my body health. Awesome. Love it. The big three. All of it. I love that. I love that. I love that. My family and health. Good morning, Ebony. Welcome to the room. For love. Okay. Love that for you. I love that for you. So yes, we practice gratitude here because it helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. We're not giving our energy to what's not here, who's not here, what's missing. No, we're not. I see you, Aldo. Grateful for the big three. Awesome. We're focusing on things that we're grateful for because again, a heart of gratitude opens you up for abundance. Okay, so we're finding things to be grateful for. Now, our theme for this year, because my family still breathe. Awesome. I love that. Awesome. Grateful I could learn something great. Yes, I love that. I love that. Now, as a community, our theme for this year is executive living. We're focusing on operating our lives like a Fortune 500 company, and we are the executive over it. So we want to make the right decisions, connect to the right people, get bold enough to do the things that we need to do. Now, with that theme, we have two mantras that we're walking through the year with. Mantra number one, I am an effective executive over my life. I want you to type that in the comments. I am an effective executive over my life. Type that. I am an effective executive over my life. And mantra number two, I only exude executive energy. I only exude executive energy. I'm focused. I'm disciplined. I'm organized. I only exude executive energy. I'm focused. I'm disciplined. I'm organized. So the two mantras we're walking through the year with. Number one, I am an effective executive over my life. Number two, I only exude executive energy. I'm focused, disciplined, organized. I'm keeping my eyes fixed on the goal. I'm doing the thing that I need to do and not letting emotions manage my day or control my day, right? I'm not here, there, and everywhere. No, I'm organized. I'm only going to do the thing that is going to get me to where I'm trying to go. All right? Great. So those are the mantras that we're walking through the year with. And the more that you say them, they are the filter that you use to make decisions. Do I go here? Is this helping me to be an effective executive? Do I connect here? Is this helping me to exude executive energy, right? So every decision that you're making has to be filtered through that. All right, great. Now let's pray. We're going to pray the 23rd Psalm and then we'll move into our affirmations, all right? Hello, Hans. How are you? That's a great question. You should join us on the fourth Thursday of each month in our group counseling session, okay? So I can give you more information, or Jenny can give you more information on that. All right, great. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm saying it every day in my life. Awesome. Yes, you got to use it. You have to use it every day. All right, so let's pray. We're going to pray the 23rd Psalm and then we'll move into our affirmations. All right, so I'm going to pray for all of us. You're going to type in the comments, amen. It says that you agree with the prayer. So here we go. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For thou art with us, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. Yes, surely, without a doubt, goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives. Yes, thank y'all so much for typing amen. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes, he's risen. Absolutely, he is. He's a risen Savior. All right, let's move into our affirmations. You can find them in the front of the Bold Moves Manual. So they're right here. So this is what we work from here every morning. If you want a copy of this book, please message me so I can send you the information so you can get it and follow along with us. All right, so the affirmations are right here, right there. Okay. All right, so this is what we work from. You can always send me a message with the word book so I can get you the details on how you can get your copy to follow along with us when you join us here in the morning time, okay? All right, so let's work through the affirmations. Let's do that. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. Okay, so here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself. And I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can build it. I can become it. I can overcome it. I can heal from it. I can recover, right? I can launch it. I can write it. I can live there. I can own it. Nothing is impossible for me. Thank y'all so much for typing. I agree. Thank you. That's right. Absolutely nothing is impossible for me. I can have it. I can build it. I can own it. I can become it. I can overcome it. right? I can grow, I can become. Nothing is impossible for me. I can own it. Absolutely. That's right. Good morning, Keisha. I hope the boys are feeling better. Nothing is impossible for me. I can do it. I can become it. I can overcome it. I can start over and it still be successful, right? Nothing is impossible for me. I want you to stay in that headspace as you're going throughout the year, as you're working on your goals. Nothing is impossible for you. You can have it. You can become it. You can overcome it. You can heal from it. You can recover. Nothing is impossible for you. Doing well. Awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Great, great, great. So here are some quick announcements. For those of you who came in the room late, slowly. Okay. For those of you who came in the room late, you may have missed me introducing myself as a master life coach and mentor. Now, with that, I do have a coaching community and I have a mentorship program. So if you are looking for guidance, structure, accountability, alignment to execute on those life goals that you have, if you're tired of just surviving, you're tired of circling the same mountain round and round, the same patterns every year, the same thing happening in your life, and you're ready for a change, you're ready to go to your next level, but you know that you need support, you know you need systems and structure to work from, you're going to message me the word mentor. Here's the instruction. That's what you're going to do. You're going to use that little yellow box next to the comment section. You're going to message me the word mentor, and I'm going to send you some additional information as to how you can work with me, all right, to get to your next level. There's certain things that you just cannot accomplish on your own. You need a coach, you need a mentor, you need some new systems, you need new strategy to go to your next level. You need that outside set of eyes to look at what you're working on to give you some new strategies, okay? So if you want to work with me, you're going to message me the word mentor. You're going to message me the word mentor, and I will send you some additional information as to how you can work with me. Okay? All right. Awesome. Awesome. Now, if you're saying that you do need a coach, you do need a mentor, but you don't have the budget for it, there's a link in my bio. On that link is the money plan. It's a free resource, 10 ways to fund your personal development. Okay? So you're going to download that. It's free. Work those ideas, and then you're going to come on back and invest in yourself. That is the best investment that you can make. Invest in yourself. Okay? So download the money plan, work those ideas, come up with the funds that you need, and then come on back and invest in yourself so we can start working on your dream life and getting those goals accomplished. All right? Great. I think that is it. If you have any questions for me, you can always send me a message, okay? Always send me a message if you have any questions, whether about my programs or about the book that we work from. You can always send me a message. I've gotten messages about those of you who are interested in being a life coach or starting your coaching business. You can also message me about that, and I'll send you information on my coaching blueprint that I use to start my coaching business, okay? I'll send you the information on that for those of you who are interested in doing that. All right. Let's see. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Keisha. Let's celebrate her really quickly. 40th, I'm eternally grateful to God. He's been faithful. My heart is filled with gratitude. Amen. Happy birthday to you. And I'm praying that in this new chapter that you will become all that He has created you to become. I'm praying success for you. I'm praying that you will continue to feel fulfilled. And this will be the best decade yet. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday and welcome to the 40s Club. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. I'm praying that you have an amazing day. I'm praying that you have an amazing day. All right. Okay, great, 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 great. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Let's get into the word of the day. Let's do that. Let's get into the word of the day. We're going to do that. So today, let me find it and tell you what page it's on. Today we're going to talk about kindness. Good morning, Vicky. How are you? We're going to talk about kindness. So we're on page 75 and 76 today. Kindness. That's the word of the day. So what I want to do for this week, yes, page 76 and 75. 75, 76, yes. Yes, indeed. Hold on, let me pull it up on my computer. So we're going to talk about kindness. Now, all of this week, we're going to talk about character traits that are important for your next level. All right? As you're growing, they're important for your next level. So message me the word book. For those of you who don't have the book yet, you're going to message me the word book so I can send you over the information as to how you can get it. Yes, kindness. Kindness is the word of the day. All right. So again, all of this week, I want to touch on character traits that are necessary and important for your next level. All right. So kindness, it's a kind of behavior that's marked by acts of generosity, consideration, rendering assistance or concern for others. Okay, that's a definition that I went with for kindness. A kind of behavior marked by acts of generosity, consideration, rendering assistance, or concern for others. Now, kindness is not weakness, and kindness is not being a doormat. Let me say that again. Kindness is not weakness, and kindness is not being a doormat. You don't want people walking all over you because you're kind. Okay? No. Kindness is spiritual strength in motion. Now, anybody can clap back. Anybody can be aggressive. Anybody can cut someone with words. But it takes a healed, secure, purpose-driven person to lead with kindness in every situation. Even when it's not returned. Okay? Even when it's not returned, important to be kind. Yes, it is important to be kind. Just listen to why, okay? You're jumping the gun. It is important to be kind. I remember, this just came to mind as I read the definition. When I first moved to this country, and I don't remember if I got sick or something, but I had to go to an office downtown Brooklyn to apply for health insurance, right? For health insurance. And this guy said to me, I think he probably heard my accent or something. He's like, "Are you Jamaican?" I said, "Yes." And he was like, "Well, we don't need no more Jamaicans in this country." I was like, "What? What?" Now, I didn't lose it. I was kind. I just smiled and took the form from him and fill it out. And guess what? He was not even American. He had such a strong African accent. I was like, what? You don't need no more Jamaican in this country. You're not even American. But I didn't respond with any outbursts or anything like that. I just took the form and I fill it out. So we have to control our response and give kindness even when it's not given to us, okay? Karina, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Can you message me the word book so I can get the details to you? Okay, Karina, send me a message and I'll get the information to you. So, your kindness will be tested, but you have to master it so that you don't react in the moment and do something that you will regret. Okay? Let's see, somebody else. Hey, Nina, can you message me the word book? Message me the word book so I can get you the details for the book, okay? All right? If you're not sure how to send a message, just let me know so I can give you additional instructions. All right. So kindness is spiritual strength. Anybody can clap back. Anybody can be aggressive, but it takes a healed, secure, purpose-driven person to lead with kindness in every situation, even when it's not returned. Kindness has the ability to shift your entire day, your entire life. It has the ability to shift the life of someone else. It does, right? You never know what people are going through, and your act of kindness could be what saves their lives. Now, when I was living in Brooklyn, like, I was going through a very hard time. And that guy that said that to me, if I was like somebody on the edge, right? If I did not have resilience as a part of my makeup, who knows what I would have done that day, right? He was there working. You're supposed to be kind to the customers that come in. He's like, we don't need no more Jamaicans in this country. I don't know what a Jamaican person did to him, but he made his mind known, or his thoughts known. We don't need no more Jamaicans in this country. That's what he said to me. Work in series, are we there yet? No, I wasn't. Funny guy, absolutely. And this guy, I promise you, he had such a thick African accent. I was like, for real? For real? You're not even from this country, you're telling me that. But I figured, my thought at the moment was like, oh my God, what did somebody Jamaican do to this man? So I didn't react, right? My thought in the moment was like, somebody did something to him. Somebody hurt him. Somebody hurt him. Yep. Somebody Jamaican took something for him and he is mad. All right. So again, you never know what people are going through, and your act of kindness could be what saves their lives. I know we're in pursuit of really big goals this year, but a part of the strategy must include making an impact on others as you're journeying through your growth and becoming and accomplishing, okay? And your act of kindness can make a great impact. Now, to be kind, you have to keep your heart soft. And not soft in a way where people walk all over you and take advantage of you. That's not the softness that I'm talking about, okay? That's not it. Okay, don't let anybody take advantage of you. All right. Now, the world will try to harden you with issues. Life will try to toughen you up because people are going to betray you. People are going to lie on you as you matriculate through life. But you cannot allow life to toughen you up in a way where you can't be kind. Right? Kindness is your rebellion towards the attack. All the things that are trying to take you down a dark path. No, I'm going to remain kind. Okay, I'm going to remain kind. You need to guard your heart, for everything flows out of it. Don't let issues make you bitter. Okay, you're going to guard your heart. Everything flows from it. So that means what you let in is going to determine what you put out. If it's all bitterness and hurt that you're storing up in your heart, that's all you're going to put out. Okay. Don't let bitterness build a throne in your heart. Don't do that. And I know it is easy for that to happen, especially for somebody who, which we talked about yesterday, you've been doing good, you've been kind to others, but you always get the messy end of the stick. You still cannot allow that to cause you to be bitter. You still can't allow it to do that to you, okay? Be kind, okay? Don't let yesterday's pain become today's personality. Oh, they betrayed me yesterday, or somebody betrayed me last year, so I'm just this angry person walking through life. No. So do not allow yesterday's pain to become today's personality. Don't do that. You must cultivate the ability to protect your peace and keep your heart soft. Soft enough so you can show kindness and let kindness become your natural response. Okay? Yes, no villain errors. No, we're not doing that. Okay? Because here's the thing, Therese, I hope I said your name correctly. The moment you decide to switch into a villain, right? The opportunity that you were going to get, it now miss you because you just turned into a whole different person, and somebody had been watching you, right? Watching how kind you are, watching how pleasant you are, right? They've been watching how you don't allow situation to switch you up or change you. And they were working on something for you. But the moment you decide to become a villain, oh, I've been good all the time. I've been doing the right thing all the time. And people always give me the messy end of the stick. The moment you decide to become a villain, you miss out on an opportunity. Because somebody had been watching you and seeing how well you're doing, right? How you handle tough situations. Yeah, so no villain error. That's a good point, Therese. That's a good point. We're not doing that. You don't have to be a villain. Somebody try to do you something wrong, just grow. That's the greatest revenge for anything. Grow, become, do something nice for yourself. That's the best thing that you could do. That is the best revenge. Grow. They betray you. They talk down to you, right? Grow. Become a better version of yourself. That is the best revenge. Growth and success. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we're not changing into a villain because they decided to betray or talk down to you or treat you in a way that you didn't deserve. We're not going to become a villain. Nope. We're going to grow. We're going to glow. That's what we're going to do because that is the best revenge. It is. All right. All right. So again, guard your heart. Don't let yesterday's pain become today's personality. Hey, Ramesh, how are you? Got to cultivate the ability to protect your peace and keep your heart soft. So kindness becomes a natural response for you. Okay? You see them getting in my comments all the time with just hating. And all I have is kindness. Hey, Latoya, how are you? All I have is kindness for you because you're not going to pull me out of character, right? You're not going to pull me out of character. The opportunities that I'm praying for, they're watching. So I will not allow you to pull me out of character. All I have for you is kindness. That's it. All I have for you is kindness. All right. So a kind person initiates the good. So kindness is not reactive. It's proactive. Okay? Don't wait for someone else to make the first move. Be the blessing. Kindness means starting the good. Do good deeds. Send out good words. Okay? Be the one that speaks life first. Okay? Be the one that shows up first and do it with no strings attached. This is how you're going to prevent disappointment. I'm being kind because that's just who I am. I'm not giving you this or doing this for you with strings attached, because the moment you attach something to it, an expectation to it, that's how you get disappointed. Because some people are just not going to return the level of investment that you put into them. That's just a fact. Okay? So the moment you do it with strings attached, that is how you set yourself up for disappointment when it's not returned. So I'm being kind to you because that's just who I am. Okay? That's just who I am. I'm not going to connect anything to it. I'm not going to connect any expectations to it because I don't want to be disappointed. Because it's in that prolonged disappointment that you then feel like you need to become the villain because I've been nice to everybody and nobody's returning it to me. You connected expectations to that kindness, and you can't do that because you'll be disappointed. Some people only think about themselves. Yeah. Right. Yeah, right, Vicky. That's just who I am. I'm a kind person. Whether you return it or not, I'm going to be kind. Discipline versus motivation. You got to come back when I'm talking about discipline, my friend. Maybe next week I'll add that to the list. But it is in the book. You can get the book. Okay? You can get the book. It's there. Yes, Aldo. All right. So as a leader, which we all are in some capacity, we're all leaders. You set the tone. You can shift the atmosphere from hostile to a place where kindness lives. You never know if someone is just one kind word away from not giving up. And that word could come from you. Okay? You may not have a lot to give in monetary form or materialistic things, but kindness costs nothing, yet it is so valuable that it can literally save a person's life. Yep, it can save a person's life. I want you to think about that as you're going through your day. Kindness doesn't cost you anything, but it is so valuable. That kind word that you give to somebody could be the thing that triggers them to say, you know what? I was going to do this. I was going to go there. I was going to shut this thing down. But because that one person said this thing to me, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that anymore. Okay? So it can literally save a person's life. So be the one that initiates the good. Be the one that creates joy on purpose to help someone feel better and put a smile on their face. Again, without strings attached. Okay? Never underestimate the small things that could change someone else's life. It doesn't always have to be big and fancy. Small things can change someone else's life. It's not always a grand gesture that changes life. It's the small moments. The fact that you consider somebody. The smile, the I see you, the you're doing great, right? The silent prayers. Yeah. Yes, absolutely, Aldo. Treat them how you want to be treated. Kindness is the divine in the details. And nothing done from a place of love is ever wasted. If you're doing it and you're being kind to them because of love, it's not wasted. Even when it's not reciprocated, they're not giving it back to you. That's okay. That's okay. Still not wasted. Still not a loss. Okay? So never regret you being kind to somebody. Never regret that. Remember that a word in season can save a soul. And that doesn't have to be a fancy word for impact to happen. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just the right word at the right moment for somebody that is going through a difficult patch, a difficult phase in life, that can make a world of difference. A gesture of grace can open a heart, even the most stubborn heart. Even the most stubborn heart. You have to trust and know that the small acts of kindness can have a big impact on someone who needs it. And sometimes we put conditions and timelines on our kindness, but we can't do that. We can't say things like, I'll be nice if they are, or I'll forgive when they say sorry, or I'll show love when I feel like it. But grace and genuine kindness does not wait for the person to qualify for it. And neither should they, right? Remember, sometimes, and I've told you all this before, sometimes you're gonna have to forgive individuals who they haven't changed. They have not changed, but you're gonna have to forgive them. Now, proximity is a total different thing. How close you allow them to get to you, that's a total different thing. You can be kind and you can be nice from a distance if it's somebody that you recognize that they have not changed. They're still practicing the same behaviors. They still believe in the same way that they treat people, right? You can be kind from a distance. Yes, you can. Okay? So you will find that you're going to have to forgive people who they don't want to change. They have no interest in changing. Good morning, Teacher 7. How are you? They have no interest in changing, but that forgiveness is for you. Okay? It's for you. Now, your caution is to make sure that you don't give them the same access that they had before if you recognize that they just have not changed. Forgive them, but make sure that they don't have the same access to do the same harmful thing to you again. All right? All right. So be kind, but use wisdom. Be kind, but use wisdom. Okay? Try your very best to deliver kindness without condition, without certain conditions, and give love without deadline. All right? Now, a major part of being kind is learning to navigate conflict with grace. Learning to navigate conflict with grace. Now, let's be real. Kindness gets tested the most in conflicts. But conflict doesn't cancel character. It doesn't. Not because we got something challenging going on between us, it doesn't mean that I'm going to step out of character. I won't. I won't step out of character. Because you can disagree and still be kind. You can set boundaries and still show love. Again, you put a boundary in place, you're not allowing access to, let's say, money. Because the person took a large sum of money from you, said they would repay, and they did not repay. You can still be kind to that person, but you're going to put a boundary up as it pertains to your finances, right? I'm still going to be kind to you, but there's a boundary now in place, right? I love you, but there's a boundary now in place. I cannot give you access to my finances because you have proven that you don't stay true to your word of giving it back. And I've worked hard for mine. Okay? All right? So you can set boundaries and still show love. I still love you. I do. I love you, but I have to put a boundary in place. Hey, Maverick, how are you? I have to put this boundary in place. All right? Kindness doesn't mean letting people walk all over you. It means walking in wisdom. Walking in wisdom. That's what it means. Okay? So we're not going to become doormats. We're not. We're not. Now, the key here to navigate conflict with clarity and kindness. The key is to navigate conflict with clarity and kindness. So when dealing with conflicts, you're going to listen to understand. And if it's a conflict between two parties and you're like the mediator, you're going to listen to both sides of the story and lead with peace. Okay? Lead with peace. Now, let's flip the script for a quick second. Let's look at the other side of kindness. I know a lot of individuals struggle to extend kindness to self. This is a major issue. A major issue. A lot of individuals struggle to show kindness to self, but it is important. It's important. You find that you're kind to everybody else, but when it comes to you, some words that you use with yourself, right? Some discounting phrase that you use whenever opportunities come up, that's not kind. Don't do that to yourself. Okay? All right? So flip the mirror. You deserve the same kindness that you freely give to others. Be gentle with you. Be patient with your process. Understand that you're growing. You're learning. You're doing better than you think you are. You are. So be kind to you. Okay? Be kind to you. Don't speak to yourself in a tone that you would not speak to your daughter or to your friends or your brother and sister in Christ. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do that. Kindness starts at home, and your soul is your first home. Okay? Yes, Aldo, absolutely. Thank you for saying that. Yes, you got to be kind to you. Be kind to you. Okay? I know you want to do for everybody else. You want the best for everybody else. You speak life into everybody else. Start speaking life to you. Into yourself. You are kind. You are beautiful. You are strong. You can do this. You got this. You're growing. You're becoming. All right? So be kind to self. Okay? Make sure that you're speaking to yourself with kindness. Extend kindness to yourself. The same kindness, level of kindness that you extend to everybody else. Extend kindness to self. Now, as you interact with the world around you, with the understanding that the understanding of the law of sowing and reaping, you sow kindness, God is going to do some amazing things in your life. Sow kindness. Every act of kindness is a seed. It is. And when you sow kindness, you don't just bless others, you build a legacy that extends through generations. Here's what I mean by that. There are individuals in positions today because of the kindness that their grandparents showed to somebody else when they needed it. I know you know that. There are people in major positions today. They only got there because their grandparents did something kind to somebody else that was in need. Yep. There are individuals out there that are being rescued, being promoted because someone in their lineage did something kind to a person that needed it badly. Yes, indeed. For those of you who are just coming in the room, I see the numbers going up. We're reading from the Bold Moves Manual. We're on page 75 and 76 today. So what I'm reading is right here. Yes, Teacher 7. Yeah, there are people in positions today that is because of the kindness of somebody in their family, why they got that opportunity, why the door opened to them or for them. So kindness is not just about today. Kindness is not just about you. It's about legacy. That's what it's about. Okay? So it's not just about you. I try to be kind everywhere I go, because if my kids should show up somewhere, and I'll say this, my mentor uses this example, one of my mentors, he said, your name could either be a key or your name could be a padlock. You know what a padlock is? Those heavy duty locks that they put on like grills and chains, right? He said that your name could either be a key or it could be a padlock. Somebody could walk in the room and say your name and doors open up. Opportunities come. Or they could walk in the room and say your name and everything shuts down. Everything gets shut down. So you got to decide, will my name be a key or a padlock? You got to decide that. Okay? And kindness is a great way to make sure that your name becomes a key. My kids could walk in a room and say my parent is this, and this. And it becomes a key. Oh, that's your mom? Your mom helped me when I was going through this. Your mom gave me a strategy that totally revolutionized my life. So here's what I'm going to do for you. So you got to decide. You got to decide, because being kind is not just about today, and it's not just about you. It creates legacy. Okay? Yeah. Yep, Liz. It creates legacy. So you got to decide, will my name be a key or a padlock? A key to someone's destiny, or will it lock or shut down someone's destiny? You get to decide. All right? Great. Okay. So understand that smile, it plants hope. Those words of I believe in you, it grows courage. That patience with someone that is trying, right? It plants peace. You don't always see the harvest of kindness right away, right? You don't always see it right away, but trust, nothing sown in love ever returns void. Nothing. Nothing sown in love is ever returned void. So do not get weary in well doing. We just talked about this yesterday. Okay? A lot of individuals, they get weary because they've been doing good, but they don't seem to be getting the same result. Again, that is because you attached an expectation to that. That is why you get disappointed. You attached an expectation to your kindness. A grand expectation. You attached it to your kindness, so you get to that space where you've been expecting the return and it just hasn't happened. Allow God to do it. Allow God to do it. Don't put your defined expectation on it. No. Just do good, be kind, because in due season you will reap if you faint not. And God will ensure that. He will. So your challenge today is to sow kindness boldly, knowing that God handles the harvest. I'm going to be kind to you. All the individuals that get on my live stream all the time and try to knock me down, tell me that I'm not qualified to do what I do, that I shouldn't be teaching, I'm a woman should sit down and be quiet. I have nothing but kindness for them. All right, nothing but kindness for them. So again, today, your challenge is to sow kindness boldly, knowing that God handles the harvest. So walk in kindness. Keep your heart soft. Again, not soft where people are walking over you. No, you're going to use wisdom. Okay? Not that soft I'm talking about. Just open enough to respond with something that is not going to harm the person. Okay? So keep your heart soft. Initiate the good. Never underestimate the small things, right? That coworker that is always quiet, never says anything, never just, they're just quiet. Not one day you consider them and you bring them a coffee or you bring them a donut, because you never know what people are secretly going through, especially that one that is quiet in the corner. You never know. So the day that you consider them and you bring them a coffee or you bring them a donut or something nice, right? That could be the reason why they decide to show up another day. Because in their quiet space, their mind is going 100 miles a minute, and you never know, they may be thinking, oh, this is the last day. This is it. But you come in. You come in and you come in with something nice, or you say something nice. Hey, you're doing a good job. Keep doing that. So even if it's not something that you purchase, you just come in and you speak to that quiet person. And you're like, hey, you're doing a good job. Keep doing it. Keep going. That could be the thing that changed whatever negative decision or whatever action they were going to take after they left that job or that space that you see them in. So be kind. Initiate the good. Don't walk around saying, well, nobody's ever nice to me, so I don't need to be nice to Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? How do you be kind with people who is not nice to you? So again, you're thinking about who you are as a person. Okay? So it's not who they are, because they're negative and they have issues going on and all they know to do is respond in a negative way. But think about who you are. Who are you? I'm a kind individual. I want the best for everybody, right? I want people to experience peace and joy. So all I can do is be me, which is kind. Okay, Aldo? So you're thinking about who you are as a person or who you want to be. So maybe you're not fully there yet, but who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? The person that helps a person push through a little bit longer and go to their next? Or do you just want to be the withdrawn person who nobody ever does anything nice to me, so I'm not doing nice to anybody else, right? And also, you're considering that person who is not nice to you, they could be going through something. They could be, and most of the time, they're going through something and going through something heavy. And because they don't know how, they don't have emotional intelligence, it's coming out as an attack on somebody who did nothing to them, right? Because they do not have emotional intelligence. So all these factors you have to take into consideration. This person is not being nice to me, but who do I want to be? Do I want to reflect their behavior? No, I don't. My standards are higher, so I don't want to reflect their behavior. And then you're going to consider, what is this person going through? Because the way that they're coming at me, some guy was in my comments the other day, and the way that he was talking about my gender and what I was doing, I know some female did something to him. Some female hurt him terribly. So I can't take that on as it's what I'm doing that is causing his reaction. No, he has background issues. He just does not have emotional intelligence to handle them. So he's projecting them. So these are things that you have to consider when somebody's not being nice to you. Okay? Now, if they're going to the extent where you know that they could get violent, you're not going to sit there and say, or stand there and say, oh, let me give you a hug. No. That's why I said you got to use wisdom, okay? If they're not being nice to you and it's escalating to where they could harm you, you're not going to be there and say, oh, let me give you a hug because I'm a nice person. Don't do that to yourself, okay? Don't do that to yourself, all right? I hope that answered your question. So you're considering who you are or who you want to be, and then you're also considering what could this person be going through, because most of the time it has nothing to do with you. They just don't have the emotional intelligence to handle what they're going through. So it's projected onto any and everybody. All right? Got it. Okay. This is what I have to give. No matter what. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. I think I'm caught up with the comments. All right. Great, 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 great. Awesome. So, again, keep your heart soft, initiate the good, never underestimate the small things, deliver love without a deadline, navigate conflict with grace. Again, if they're in front of you, you got to consider maybe this person's just having a difficult morning. All right. Maybe something happened at home and they're just bringing it to work with them, right? So these are things that you have to consider. Don't take it on as, oh, I must be a bad person why this person is doing this. I must be bad. I must have done something wrong. No, you didn't do anything wrong. They're having a difficult moment and they don't understand how to manage their emotions, okay? I studied in a country I'm not from and want to work in the country. That would be a question for your immigration officer, my friend. Let me see what your tag is. Oh, you don't even have a name there. I don't know how to address you because you don't have a name there. It looks like a jellyfish image, but that would be a question for immigration officer. Okay, so you could look up the immigration website for your country, for your home country. I know for me, when I went back home, they stamped in my passport no employment. Okay, they stamped in my passport no employment, and that was my home country. But because I switched citizenship to this country, I can't work in my home country unless it's like a business that I'm doing. That would be different. Yes, yes. All right. Great, great, great. I'm running out of time. So choose kindness today, not because people always deserve it, but because you are called to reflect who you belong to. We belong to God. So let's mirror God. Let's mirror God through our kindness. Okay? Be the kindness that the world needs or that the world is waiting on. All right. Great, great, great. So the word of the day is kindness. It's in the book, page 75 and 76. For those of you who want a copy of the book, send me a message with the word book and I'll send you the information as to how you can get your copy. Okay? All right. Wait a minute. All right, I just did their puzzle. When? When is what? Did I say something? You said when, Aldo. What did I just say? Okay, thank you. Just one more day. Thank you. You said when. When is what? What is what? When? Oh, okay. I'm still working on the edits. But kindness is in this book. Okay? It's in this version. So I'm still doing the edits for the new book. I'm still working on that. All right? I'm still working on it. Let me see if I can give you a preview of it. Let's see. Can I pull it up? I think I have time to pull it up. Let's see if I can give you a preview of the cover, at least the cover. Here it is. Let's do present. So I'm going to give you a preview of the new book cover. Full screen. Full screen. Flip the camera. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't flipped the camera in a while. So this is the cover of the new book. Can you see it? This is the cover of the new book. All right. So I'm working on the final edits. Let me know if you can see it. Y'all just see my to-do. You want to buy it? Okay, great. Awesome. See my to-do list on my computer. Y'all just caught a glimpse of my list that I'm going to work on today. All right. Great. Awesome. So that is the cover of the new book. Thank you, Vicky. So I'm doing the final edits. I'm taking my time with it. I don't want to rush it. That was kind. Thank you. You look. Thank you. Thank you, Patty. Thank you. All right, let's make some declarations. Let's do that. Let's make some declarations. Let's make some declarations. And I've got to go because I need to sit down and work on the edits today. All right, so I can get this book to Aldo. He's been patiently waiting. But let's do some declarations so I can sit down and put at least 2 hours into editing today. That is the main thing on my list today. Yes, I know. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. So I just have to finish up the words, and then I'm going to add in some additional things to it. And yeah, then I'll submit the manuscript and have the book ready. All right, so let's do this. Let's make some decrees, and then I've got to go. There's a line. Okay. I'm coming. I'm working on it. All right, let's make some decrees so I can go sit down and do the edits, okay? Let's get the decrees done, and then for the rest of the morning, I'm working on editing the book. All right, so I'm going to decree for all of us, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. There's so much power in agreement. All right, so here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. And that is how we program a productive and a successful day. So now our minds and our intentions are set for today. And we understand that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. So get those things done today. Remember to be kind in all you're doing and all you're executing. Be kind. Even if they don't give it back to you, I want you to consider who you are, who you want to become, and represent that person well. I'm going to be kind to you because I know who I am. I know who I'm becoming. So I will not match energy with you. Okay? So be kind in all that you do. Again, if you want a copy of the book, just message me the word book and I will send the information over to you. Yes, Andres. Yes, absolutely. Message me the word book and I'll send the information over to you. Hey, Jasmine, good morning. If you want to work with me, you're going to message me the word mentor. Okay, you're going to message me the word mentor and I'll send you some additional information as to how you can work with me. The replay for this will be on my YouTube channel. I am the Productivity Coach on YouTube. My Facebook is Anika V. Brown. So you can connect with me on YouTube and on Facebook so you can catch the replay for this stream. Okay? All right. You have an amazing day. I have to get to editing so that I can get the book out to all of you who are patiently waiting in line. I truly appreciate you all and your patience with me and your kindness. Okay? So have an amazing day. I will see you all tomorrow as long as they don't need me for jury duty. Okay? So they told me to check tonight at 5 p.m. So I'll check tonight to see if they're going to excuse me for jury duty tomorrow. If I have to go in, I will send you, I'll post something and let you